So one thing I wanted to bring up was how Star Wars, how we each have as individuals our own history, our experiences with Star Wars, and how those experiences throughout the years can become just like I compare it to music or albums that I have that I gravitate towards that have gotten me through good times and through bad times and through really, really dark times. And sometimes we use these things like music or talking about Star Wars specifically, Star Wars as a place of refuge. Sometimes we need it. We want to feel positive. We gravitate towards things that make us feel good generally. And that's what Star Wars has done. And definitely is something that becomes, like I said, autobiographical after a couple of years. You look back and you relate certain experiences that you have with Star Wars. Doesn't matter what it is, and it takes you back and it makes you feel a certain way because you have these important memories that you carry with you. And it's beautiful. It's good. So I bring all this up because a couple of minutes ago, as I was going through old boxes and I'm organizing right now, I found something that I haven't seen in over 10 or 15 years, things that I thought I lost, things that I forgot I even had. And I wanted to share it with you guys. It's not a lot, it might not be a big deal, but it's important to me. And I got extremely, I don't know, I made my day. I got really happy because it took me back to a time when I was a lot younger, in my early 20s. I'm almost 50. My kids were super young as well, and they shared these experiences with me. And I'm going to go ahead and show you and explain why at the same time. So what I'm going to do is move the camera around and show you what I'm talking about. And like I said, I wanted to share it with you guys. So what I mean is I found this here, this binder I actually put together around the year 2002. So it's over 20 years old and just very well taken care of. So Star Wars Galaxy Magazine, in addition to the magazine, produced Topps trading cards. And with those cards, just beautiful artwork, concept art, and everything. And within this binder, I'll go over what I found on the on the side pocket, but really quick, I wanted to take care of these cards and make them last. So I bought these acid-free pages, and I'll go over that in a second. But the first thing I wanted to share with you guys is this here. This is from the year 2000. And this is a reservation for the Star Wars Episode 1 Phantom Menace VHS copy. So this is way before streaming, anything like that. Before DVDs really, really took off. I believe this was the beginning, but the VHS copy came out first. And I reserved it for $5, put a deposit, and I received this card. And this was from a store called Suncoast at the mall. And this card, obviously, you see it's in pristine condition. I'm so glad. I kept. Thankfully, they let me keep it. Here's a receipt still. And yeah, Suncoast store at the mall. And I still remember when I got that VHS copy. In addition to that, this here is a ticket to the San Diego Museum of Art. This is a tour that Lucasfilm put together. And we were lucky San Diego's about 2 hours for me. Not too bad, but we made a day out of it. The magic of the myth. So what this was lectures, panels, a lot of props that I had never seen from the movies. Sunday, December 12th, 1999. So just as episode 1 came out a couple of months after. And it was an amazing time. I took my oldest son. My youngest wasn't even born yet. And his mom, and we had an amazing time. This here is the episode 1 premiere, May 19th, 1999, 9 o'clock a.m. Edward Cinemas in Alhambra, California, which is a Los Angeles suburb. $4 back then. This is the episode 2 Premiere in West Covina, California, May 16th, 2002, 10 a.m. And this is the episode 3. So I'm just glad I kept these and kept them protected because they're still in good condition. I don't take them out. This is just for memories. And I have so many memories. I took my oldest to Attack of the Clones, and he loved it. His you know how our Luke, if you grew up in my generation, the 80s, our Luke Skywalker was a hero for a lot of us, and Anakin became his hero the same way. So just a beautiful time. With episode 1, I have memories. I remember standing in line. Obviously, you could imagine how crazy it was. I went with my friend Lewis, and rest in peace. And he's no longer with us, but I have memories of going with him, and it's something that nobody can take away. The memories. Revenge of the Sith. I took both my kids. At that point, my youngest was 3.5. Still took him. My oldest and his mom. My mom met us there, so she went with us. It was just, like I said, memories, which I'm glad I kept these items. So this album, like I said, it's Star Wars Galaxy Magazine trading cards, and a lot of it was artwork, or is artwork, concept art. Show you some more. Let me skim through here. Just very, very cool images. I really loved Star Wars Galaxy Magazine. They just gave us a lot of very cool content. Like I said, a lot of it's concept art, a lot of it definitely comic book inspired. Like that Han Solo. And like I said, I haven't seen this in over, I don't know, just a lot of years. I haven't gone through this, so definitely brings back a lot of memories. I remember this and this were back in the 80s. There were lunch boxes, and I begged to have them and didn't get them. I saw them a few years ago, the actual lunchbox at a record store. Didn't get it, but one day, just to come full circle at this age and say, well, I actually bought it. And keep it, obviously. Love that Han Solo being tortured there. Not that I like Han Solo being tortured, but the card is actually awesome. Lumpy, Lumia. So I'm not going to go one by one, but just wanted to skim through this and show you guys some very, very cool artwork here. The Salacious Crumb. So much here. So obviously covers. Love that. Tales of the Jedi and Dark Empire stuff. Like that Boba Fett coming out of the Sarlacc. So much. I'm skipping a lot, but due to time. But this here, the last section, is focused on the vehicles of Star Wars. It even has the Sun Crusher and World Devastators. Very, very cool stuff. So there's that. And another thing I wanted to share that I forgot I had completely was certain posters that I found. Which this one I just think is beautiful. Beautiful poster. A lot of little posters. I have this Bantha Treks patch, some postcards. Once again, the magic of the myth. Star Wars Insider, Children of the Jedi postcard. I thought this was really cool. Just a sample of Star Wars Galaxy magazine. Darth Maul. Some Ralph McQuarrie artwork. A lot of Shadows of the Empire items, which I love. Deals with Dark Empire and the Sith. And comes with a very cool poster. Palpatine. This item here was from the way back in the day from the Star Wars fan club. This here is from LucasArts, the video game company. And this was a pamphlet showing their merch, some indie stuff. Some more Shadows of the Empire. Thought this was cool. Outrider and the Millennium Falcon. And got some cards here. Then I found this Star Wars Insider magazine that still exists. It's under Disney. It's from a different company. So, but yeah, back in the expanded universe days, lot of amazing content. A lot of amazing content. This here I wanted to share also. Backtracking a little bit on the Star Wars Magic of the Myth tour that I mentioned. I still have the program. San Diego Museum of Art. And like I said, it was props and lectures and so many. I just remember being blown away by the artwork and by the props that were used in the movies. Another treat that I found that I completely forgot I had was along with my oldest son, booked a trip to Indianapolis, Indiana for Star Wars Celebration 2. And I still have the passes. Like I said, things are autobiographical, and mean a lot. The memories, I have specific vivid memories of attending this celebration with my family. And yeah, just super well kept. My youngest son was not born yet. He was his mom was pregnant, and we checked with the doctor to see if it was safe for travel, and he okayed it. We booked a trip, got the tickets, had an amazing time. So I tell him that he attended Star Wars Celebration 2 in spirit. He actually was there, but I thought he likes hearing about that. This is one of the programs. I remember they had a life-size Obi-Wan starfighter from Attack of the Clones, and I remember just standing there in awe, just staring at it. So many props, so many items from the actual movies. This is a Star Wars Celebration on-site program schedule. And I've gone to a lot of these some celebrations. This is the only one I traveled for. The rest I've attended in Anaheim and Los Angeles Convention Center. Here's the daily event schedule. The panels. I remember one of the panels we saw was Hayden Christensen and Nick Gillard, and they were being interviewed about the movies, and we were just super pumped, super excited. Luckily we sat on the front row. I have some pictures, and yeah, that was mind-blowing. Also, another panel was with Tamura Morrison and Daniel Logan, talking about their experience filming Attack of the Clones with George Lucas, and just some great times. We have pictures with Tamura and Daniel as well. Like I said, this brings back so many memories, and wanted to share it with you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will talk to you soon.